Alright, so before the video starts, I would just like to mention that I do stream almost daily over on Twitch. If you want to come over, hang out, drop us a follow, the link will be at the top of the description. Alright, so the other night I decided to hop on Twitch, just see who was live, and over in the recommended channels that you get recommended over on the left side of Twitch, below the actual channels you're following, I saw this weird channel who was streaming Dead by Daylight who had 300 plus viewers. They had a blank profile picture and a really weird username which I'd never even seen before. So I decided to click on their channel just to see what they were up to, see what they were doing on the game, and the stream was titled Dead by Hacks, and at first it didn't even look like the streamer was even hacking at all. It just seemed like they were playing normally, and then about 30 seconds later I begin to realize that actually they are hacking and they're using various killers with literally hundreds of hatchets and just firing them at the survivors. Now unfortunately I only managed to record the typical Ghostface with the hatchets gameplay that many of you might have actually seen on YouTube already through other people's videos that they've uploaded. However, he did then go into Survivor games a little later on and also use some interesting hacks over there as well. So if we hop into the gameplay, not only was it the Ghostface thing with hatchets as well, but he had this entire mod menu in which you could use, for example, Myers Mori on Demogorgon or Nurse or just any other killer. So you could take any other killer's Mori animation and play it on every single other killer in the game. And not only that, he attempted to use Deathslinger's gun ability on Demogorgon, but it didn't quite work because it just shot in midair and just collided with absolutely nothing at all. But the amount of shit that you could do with this mod menu or hack menu, whatever it is he had, was just absolutely insane. He also had a command in his Twitch chat, which was !skill, I believe, which then led to a Discord, which that Discord then led to a website as to which you could have potentially purchased these hacks. Now unfortunately you had to log in or sign in to actually be able to view the prices, which I obviously didn't do, and don't recommend anyone to do because you're most likely going to get banned. And funnily enough, this guy has been banned, as you can see in the top left, 37 times apparently. Now you'd think after the third ban that maybe an IP ban would be put in place, or maybe a hardware ban where it bans your computer and you literally have to replace parts inside your PC to actually be able to play the game. As to which I'm surprised that he hasn't been IP banned. Maybe he has, maybe he's just using a VPN, but you'd think after 3 or 5 bans that he'd get an IP ban, and if he continues you'd think they'd get a hardware ban, but for some reason he's still here. He's still here after 37 bans. He's even running unreleased perks. As you can see, he's literally running Last Standing. I can't quite remember what it does, but this mod menu is insane. He's got some sort of indicator at the very top of the screen directing him as to where each of the generators are and how far away they are. He can see all the pallet auras or the window auras, as though he's got windows of opportunity across the entire map. Every now and then you can see him enable a mod which shows him where all of the hooks are, the vaults are, the generators are, the chests are, the totems are. Even if you look at his actual power as well, it shows that he literally has the Huntress's hatchet at over 100, and that he's running 2 of the infantry belt add-ons. You can see as well at the bottom, it literally says press 1 to throw hatchet. It also seems like he has mad grit without carrying a single survivor at all as well. Of course the Twitch chat were loving it and telling him to check out different killers and show them survivor and show Nurse, for example. They were absolutely loving it. There was 300 plus people in the chat just watching him. I almost feel like it was unintentional. He didn't mean for this many people to suddenly jump in his stream, and that maybe he was just quickly streaming to show a friend, and then the stream just blew up in viewers, so he just carried on streaming and showing everybody off the mods. If we move over to the Survivor gameplay, at the very start of the match as well, you can see him open this entire controls menu of the mod menu, and you can see killer ESP, hatch ESP, hook ESP, name to spoof. You've got key bindings for pausing the lobby, which I saw. You can untrap, you can speed hack, you can escape, which I'm assuming means you escape the game. You have set hooked, you have rage Myers, whatever that does, hatchet instant reload, hatchet instant wind up. It's absolutely insane the freedom and just interactivity that this mod menu has. And as you can see, he's just teleporting up onto the roof of the houses. He's using speed hacks. Look how insanely bright his flashlight is as well. The beam is absolutely insane. And here we go with the Moris. Now he's chucked on an ESP so he can literally see where the killer is, even though it's a wraith stood in the corner of the map, invisible, which you wouldn't have any clue that he's there unless you heard him. And here's the ridiculous Mori spam. It's unbelievable. And there's, you can see all the hooks, you can see all the chests, you can see all the totems. It's absolutely insane. Now, obviously, one thing I just want to say is that I'm not going to add like a link to his Twitch or a link to his Steam profile, for example, which I don't actually have, but I'm not going to link them in the description or anything because I'm not here to like dox this person or just like expose this person to that extent. However, I will say if there are any fog whisperers watching this or anybody from like Behavior themselves who want a link to his Twitch profile, feel free to DM me over on Twitter, which the link will be in the description, and I can provide a link to his Twitch, and hopefully we can get this guy maybe hardware banned or something. He also Mori spams and just floats above Dead Dog Saloon, which I've noticed one thing as well. These hacking videos seem to be common on Dead Dog Saloon. I saw like a Billy, can't remember if it was just a hacker or if it was like just a space Billy, but like I saw a Billy at one point getting across like the entire roofs of Dead Dog Saloon. So it seems like Dead Dog Saloon's actually a bit of a hot point for hackers. And again, even with this Demogorgon game here, you can see in the bottom left he literally has the Deathslinger's power, as to which it doesn't work properly. It's completely broken. But again, in the bottom right, if you look at his perks, he literally has Last Standing as well, which is it's insane. Like, I mean, does it even have an effect on the game? Who knows? But again, it's just crazy how insane this mod menu is. Like, he just tears through pallets, he like insta-breaks pallets as well. He pretends to like Mori a lorry as well. Mori the lorry. And then he just decides to hook her, which there's no even animation when he hooks survivors, it just goes through the usual timing of it. Yeah, I just thought I'd make this interesting little video to show what it's like from the killer's perspective, because there's videos of like ghost faces with Huntress hatchets on YouTube from a survivor's perspective, but seeing it from a killer's perspective is like much more interesting, and we get to see like the full extent of what this like mod menu can do. And again, if there are any fog whisperers in here or people from Behavior that want me to send a link to this guy's Twitch, because it is still up, and he even had clips of him hacking from like months ago, so I'm surprised as to how he hasn't been banned from Twitch, because he's even an affiliate as well. He's got the sub button and you can like cheer bits in his channel and everything. But yeah, feel free to just message me on Twitter if you are a fog whisperer who can forward this to the devs, or if you're a dev yourself, and I can provide a link to this guy's Twitch, because the fact that he's been banned 37 times, hasn't been IP banned, or if he has, he's using a VPN, or you know, the fact he hasn't been hardware banned is just absolutely insane. Yeah, this was an interesting look into one of the mod menus of DBD, which, as well as that, I'm surprised the anti-cheat hasn't like kicked in and automatically banned him. Maybe it has in the past, who knows? Yeah, again, just to mention, I do stream almost daily on Twitch myself, so if you do want to come along, drop a follow and hang out, the link is at the top of the description. And as well as that, I do want to be much more consistent with uploading to YouTube. I want to upload at least like maybe once or twice a week. There will 100% be a video later this week after this one, because this one wasn't really like a gameplay video or anything like that. So feel free to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and I shall catch you guys in the next one.